Hey up, Nolan here, bringing you another Wonderlands build video. This time we're going to be focusing around the Sporewarden's Barrage skill, and with massive survivability with no ability cooldowns whatsoever. Again, we'll be combining the Spore and the Claw class for a hybrid of tankiness and damage, as well as great pet damage and tankiness also. As you'll be able to see, this build absolutely melts bosses and will keep you safe and alive in harder game content. This build does require a few key items that you'll need to use, but still leaves a lot of room for you to add your own twist to it. Right, moving on to the skills. You're going to want to run 5 and 5 in Kindred Heart for the gun damage, as well as to add strength to your pets. Then you'll want Bullseye for the extra crit damage, as well as the Mushroom Taunt and the Revive to play it a bit safer. Also, the Mushroom's really good for grouping up aggro, for you to clean up with AoE attacks and to hit lots of adds at once with Barrage. And the main skill you're going to want to grab in this tree is the Wrath of Nature, for the massive weaken effect it applies to all enemies. This works as well when you're grouping with a team, and it's going to be up to you if you want to go all the way to grab that capstone, but in all fairness, it's not really needed in this build. Right, moving on to the Clawbringer tree. You're going to want to max out the ward and the damage reduction, and the rest is really up to you to allocate points to. But you're going to want the Firebolt and the Storm Breath skill, as the effect's really great and it'll give you a pinch more damage resistance. Next up is the gear. There's only really 3 things that you're going to want to need for this build, and you can farm them all in the Chaos Chamber or farm them from world drops. I'll link my short farming build and loot drop video in the description. Right, so the first thing you're going to be needing is the Deathless Mantle, as you're only going to be needing your ward to keep you alive. Second is any shield with the Spore Warden specific enchantment. This is going to be a bugger to grind for, but just keep rolling vending machines or re-rolling the enchantments. I'm still trying to get a better one at the moment. And finally, you want to grab the Dragon's Harbinger necklace. I got mine from the Chaos Chamber. Right, and that's it. That's all the main things you'll need for this build. I paired mine with the Buffmeister spell to increase my damage even more, and the Gluttony legendary pistol, as the negative effect won't trigger if you've only got 1 HP, and the damage from this gun is insane, as I'm just reloading it on full ammo, and that's what you're going to be wanting to do as well, because if you reload you'll gain a full charge of Barrage on every reload, and when you use it you'll gain 50% of your shield back over 2 seconds, so you'll be able to spam this like crazy. And that's about it for this build. I'll update it when I get some better rolls, as I've got something in mind that'll make it even more overpowered, but the armour I need is taking its sweet time to drop with the right rolls. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing and dropping a like, that would be fantastic, and have a great day. See ya.